It started on a Thursday evening. Samantha Hale stood in her bathroom brushing her teeth when she noticed a chill on the back of her neck. The apartment was old, so she wasn't surprised, but something felt off. It started on a Thursday evening. Samantha Hale stood in her bathroom brushing her teeth when she noticed a chill on the back of her neck. The apartment was old, so she wasn't surprised, but something felt off. When she moved her hand near the mirror above the sink, she felt it, air, moving. Curious, she tapped the edges. Hollow. It wobbled slightly. She gripped the sides and gently pulled. With a creak, the mirror swung open like a cabinet door. She fetched a flashlight and peered inside. Her stomach dropped. A narrow hallway, dusty, claustrophobic, maybe 4 feet wide. It ran behind the bathroom wall. She called the building superintendent, who promised to send maintenance. But Samantha couldn't sleep. Something pulled at her. The next morning, while waiting for a response that never came, she stepped into the space herself. 15 feet in, she found it, a makeshift room, a mattress, food wrappers, empty water bottles, and worst of all, photos. Dozens of them. Photos of her, brushing her hair, watching TV, sleeping, all taken through small holes in her walls. She called the police. Crime scene units arrived. The photos were bagged. The hallway was sealed. Theories floated. A squatter, a voyeur, a stalker. But the landlord, Marcus Day, denied any knowledge, claimed the space wasn't on the building's blueprints. The detective on the case, Hannah Ortiz, wasn't satisfied. She dug into the building's past. It was built in 1927, renovated poorly in the late 90s, and had a string of tenant complaints over the years. Most were dismissed. Then she found a missing persons report. Celia Grant. Disappeared 2014. Last known address? Samantha's apartment. Ortiz questioned Marcus Day again. He finally admitted that years ago a woman had vanished in 4B. No foul play suspected. The apartment had been empty for months. No one checked the walls. Samantha, increasingly paranoid, moved out. But her fear followed. 2 weeks later, she received an envelope. No return address. Inside, a photo of her brushing her hair, taken the week before. The police investigated. Nothing. No fingerprints, until they checked the back of the photo. Written in smeared ink. You look better than she did. Samantha tried to forget, but the figure in one of the original photos haunted her. A silhouette, blurred, reflected faintly in the TV screen. A shape hiding behind her. She remembered one thing. The figure was wearing her old hoodie, the one she had thrown out months ago. She hadn't told anyone that. She reached out to a freelance investigative journalist, Mara Ellison. Together, they uncovered building records and property complaints ignored for years. One former superintendent confirmed the building had paths behind walls from a failed renovation. Someone could live there, he said. Someone did. He also revealed something chilling. In 2017, a cleaning crew found photos of a sleeping woman stashed in the wall. No police report was filed. Management hushed it up. He had saved 2 images. One wasn't Samantha. It was Celia. One image showed Celia standing in the exact same bathroom as Samantha, brushing her teeth the same way. In the reflection, behind the mirror, a sliver of another face. Not a man. A woman. It was Celia herself. Mara traced other missing women linked to Argent Realty buildings. Several bore resemblance to Samantha. One survivor reported waking up to see her mirror ajar. The evidence was circumstantial until a break. In Milwaukee, a new tenant discovered a crawl space. Inside, a mattress, wrappers, and a phone. Hundreds of images, all of women, all being watched, and one video. Celia Grant, alive, crawling through a duct. Authorities set a trap using a decoy apartment. After weeks of inactivity, Thermal sensors caught movement. At 3:37 a.m., they stormed the building. They found Celia wedged between units, wearing Samantha's hoodie. She resisted, screamed, but was taken alive. Celia had lived in the walls for nearly 8 years. Diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder, her journal entries revealed she had watched Samantha obsessively. Samantha Hale, closest I've ever come. One note read, she didn't want to kill her. She wanted to become her. Celia was committed to a psychiatric facility. The landlord was sued. The building was gutted. Samantha wrote a memoir, Through the Mirror, My Life Stolen by a Stranger. In her final chapter, she writes, people love ghost stories because they make fear feel distant. But monsters don't come through walls. Sometimes they're already behind them. The mirror from her old apartment now sits in the Museum of American Crime in D.C. Some visitors say they feel eyes watching them when they stare into it. But that's just imagination. Probably,